Hi,
Mhm.
everyone. Today we're going to have a chat about something we've all been noticing how much screen time our young pupils are getting.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Now, at home, at school, even during playtime. Pupils are using tablets, phone, television, you name it.
And while screens can be helpful, especially for learners, for learning, we have to be careful. Too much of it can cause problems, so we are going to talk through this presentation and share our thoughts.
Technology in schools is becoming normal now. Even for nursery and grade one, pupils are using apps and watching videos to learn letters, numbers, and even how to read.
But we are also seeing a downside. Some of them are having troubles still, or they lose internet interest quickly. It could be because they are spending too much time in front of the screen.
That's why we need a good balance. Screen time should just be one part of their day, along with movements, role play, and face to face talking.
Let's talk about what can go wrong. First is cognitive development, how the brain grows. Too much screen time can make it hard for pupils to focus or even remember things.
I have noticed the same thing. Pupils expect everything to be fast and flashy, like their cartoons. So they get bored easily, and regular learning or quit activities.
And then there's the social side. If they're always watching a screen, they don't get enough time to learn. Sorry, to learn how to share, or how to play with others. And I see this with my children. When they're lost on the tablet, they don't play with each other.
Also, let's think about their physical health. Now, when they're on the tablets and when they're on the screen time and watching all these things, they would not be getting up, they won't be playing, they would be sitting. And sitting for too long isn't good for them. They may start having bad posture, eye strain, or even trouble sleeping.
And we have to be careful about that. We are watching. Some videos may be too violent, loud, or just not meant for their age.
Okay, that's true. But screen time isn't all that bad. There are many benefits if we use it the right way.
I love using interactive story videos. The pupils, they would listen in my classroom, they would follow along and even act out the stories sometimes.
There are also learning games that teach math, phonics, or shapes. Some pupils respond really well to that kind of learning.
Mm-hmm. And vertical field trips are important. We've taken our pupils to the zoo or to outer space while still being in the classroom.
Now, let's talk about this. Screen time is both bad and good. But then let's think about how much screen time is okay. For under 2 years, almost none. Just video chats with family.
For 2 to 5 years, screen time should be limited to 1 hour a day and only good quality educational content.
As for the older pupils, screen time should not replace sleep, play, or family time. It's about setting consistent limits and making sure it's not all day long.
Now, in our classrooms, well, at least in my classroom, we have created a code of conduct to guide how we use screens.
First, we set a limit, about 1 hour maximum for our age. For our younger pupils, and break every 20 minutes to stretch and rest their eyes.
Yes, indeed. Secondly, screen time is always supervised. We don't let pupils just sit and stare. When we say supervise, it means we watch we know what they're looking at. We talk to them, we ask questions, and keep them involved.
Third, we make sure that the content they're watching is age appropriate and educational. Now, nothing too loud or distracting for them.
And lastly, we have device-free zone, like during snack time, naps, or outdoor play. Pupils need time away from screen too.
We can also model good habits. One thing One thing we sometimes forget is that pupils are always watching us. If we're on our phones a lot, then they would also think that it is okay.
So we need to model good screen habits. We need to put the phone away when we're talking to the pupils and focus on them.
And also think about health, like using children friendly devices, good lighting, and helping them sit properly when using screen.
So in the end, we can say screen time can be helpful, but only if it's used wisely.
With a clear code of age appropriate conduct, content, and adult guidance, technology can rarely support learning.
Let's keep helping our pupils build good habits, both in school and at home.
Thank you for being a part of our little discussion today.
We hope it gave you some ideas on how to manage screen time with your pupils.
Let's work together to make screen time safe,
How to
fun,
add sweetness
and
to your life?
meaningful
When you want a
for our
snack or
little
prepare
ones.
for the holiday parties, don't forget this cookie for you and your family. They are so delicious. Also, these cookies are keto friendly and vegan. Each cookie only has a few grams of sugar. Perfect for adding a little bit of sweetness to your life.